Do you struggle to manage your finances or understand taxes and mortgages? What if I told you it's not entirely your fault? Society has programmed you to be poor from birth. It wants you to settle for a mediocre life and be a cog in a machine. The plan is simple. Work hard in school, get a degree, get a mortgage, work until you're 65, and then retire. Sound familiar? Right now, do you feel like the side character in someone else's story instead of the hero of your own life? If so, that's understandable. The system is rigged to limit your potential. It's designed to make you give up on your dreams. Fortunately, I've broken free from this programming, and you can too. In this video, I will share 3 steps to break the cycle of poverty and to take control of your finances. But before we dive in, let's try to understand how you were programmed to be poor in the first place. Much of your life is lived through subconscious programming. Think of your mind like a computer. It needs an operating system to run effectively. We unintentionally program our minds with thoughts, decisions, and actions, creating our own operating system. Research shows that 90% of our thoughts and behaviors originate from our subconscious mind. However, new ideas can challenge our subconscious programming, triggering a defensive reaction. Imagine a coffee enthusiast. If someone claims coffee is harmful, they feel personally attacked. Similarly, societal norms push people into unfulfilling 9-to-5 jobs with minimal financial stability or leisure time. Consequently, notions of wealth and success can seem threatening to their sense of identity. From a young age, we absorb social norms, behaviors from our parents, family, and friends. As a child, you had a vibrant imagination and bold dreams. But society planted seeds of doubt, making you forget those dreams. Your negative beliefs about money likely stem from childhood, perhaps witnessing your parents' financial struggles. Studies show that financial issues are a major cause of relationship breakdowns. Remember, your past doesn't define your future. Bill Gates once said, "If you are born poor, it's not your fault. But if you die poor, it's your fault." Many people view success and money with a negative mindset, but they can't pinpoint why. Money itself isn't evil. There are good people and bad people in this world. Let's not generalize based on limited experiences. Misguided advice often gets passed down generations. One struggling individual shares their flawed wisdom and it continues. I hope you watching this will be the one to break the cycle in your family. Schools laid the groundwork for your financial struggles. They taught you to obey rules and fit in, memorizing information without questioning it. This system, modeled after Prussian factory schools from over 200 years ago, was designed to produce factory workers during the Industrial Revolution. The goal back then was to produce competent factory workers who followed orders and never thought outside the box. Formal education was reserved for the elites. The system didn't want critical thinkers or financially savvy individuals. It wanted obedient workers for mundane jobs. Even 200 years later, our education system still functions like an assembly line. Its main goal? To churn out productive but replaceable employees, stifling creativity in the process. Governments don't want a population capable of critical thinking. They want obedient workers. People just smart enough to run the machines and just dumb enough to passively accept their situation. Today's education system tends to discourage independent thinking. In school, there is usually one right answer, but in life, there are many solutions to a problem. During crucial formative years, schools neglect to teach essential life skills like handling mortgages or taxes. Think about it. You learned about isosceles triangles in math, but do you use that knowledge today? Debt can creep on you quietly, becoming a heavy burden over time. As responsibilities increase, many find themselves trapped in a cycle of dependence, living paycheck to paycheck. Others fall into a trap of reckless spending, chasing instant gratification, and piling on more debt. Growing up without a dad to teach me about personal finance or investing, I felt lost and believed that I would never understand money. No formal financial education, but at age 16, I took control of my financial destiny. I plunged into investing, learning from every failure, devouring books, and absorbing wisdom from entrepreneurs and mentors. Slowly, I saw the light. Today, over a decade later, I'm a professional trader. My life transformed because I let go of self-doubt and believed that I could succeed. If I can break free from financial ignorance, so can you. Once you enter the workplace, it only gets worse. Society teaches you to be compliant, keep your head down, and stay in your lane. This programming is reinforced in the workplace, where you are conditioned to trade time for money. The more you work, the more you earn. In 2023, a staggering 78% of Americans were living paycheck to paycheck. Across the pond, adults in the UK are weighed down by over £4,000 of unsecured debt each. If you are only earning money by trading time, you will hit a ceiling. That's why shifting your mindset to create multiple income streams is crucial. Instead of solely working for money, let money work for you. Relying on a single income source is risky. If you lose your job, you're left with nothing. Wealthy individuals provide a financial cushion by having multiple income streams. In today's fast-paced world, opinions are shaped by fleeting headlines and repetitive social media content. One prevalent misconception perpetuated by the media is the demonization of money. Let's set the record straight. Money itself is neutral. It's simply a medium of exchange for goods and services. It enters your life by providing value, and it leaves by consumption. Think takeaways or subscriptions. Yes, there are scammers, but their actions reflect their morals, not money itself. Think back to your earliest memories. How often were the wealthy characters in the movies portrayed as villains, corrupt businessmen against the humble hero? Spider-Man, a poor orphan raised by his aunt, facing off the wealthy Green Goblin. Or Superman, adopted and battling the multimillionaire Lex Luthor. This pattern isn't just in comics. Look at Robin Hood, heroes from humble beginnings taking on wealthy, powerful adversaries. It's a recurring theme deeply ingrained in our cinematic traditions. Don't you think such societal portrayals have not subconsciously shaped your negative beliefs about finances? When we see wealthy individuals depicted as villains, it subconsciously programs us with self-limiting money beliefs. Instead, consider, what if that person simply worked hard and took risks, rather than assuming someone is a rich jerk? Why not seek to understand their strategy? Social media and marketing has trained us to be poor and indulge in impulsive purchases, satisfying our need for instant gratification. People buy with emotions and justify with logic. Billboards and TV bombard us with must-have products. With a click, you can order takeaways or binge Netflix. On social media, people flaunt their best moments, fostering comparisons and feelings of inadequacy. The fear of missing out, or FOMO, drives us to spend just to keep up. People sacrifice their futures to impress people they don't even like. Some even form identities around brands, making impulse buys to reinforce status. Are you an iPhone or Android person? Nike or Adidas? An unnecessary purchase can be the result of marketing manipulation, trading money for fleeting feelings. Celebrities endorse brands like Gucci, pushing you to buy for a sense of exclusivity. Ultimately, this cycle keeps us financially ignorant and trapped in consumerism. So you're probably wondering, is it too late to escape this negative financial programming? The answer is no. It only takes one person to break the cycle of financial struggle and change the course for their family. And that person could be you. Unless you face extreme circumstances, like war or extreme disabilities. With an internet access, there are no excuses and you have a real opportunity. There is evidence and books like The Millionaire Next Door, which shows that 80% of millionaires are self-made. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now. The first step is to stop blaming society and to take responsibility. If your current approach isn't working, it's up to you to change it. No one is coming to save you. Take ownership of your life. Blaming others won't change your financial situation. Step 2 is to focus on high-income skills and investments. Ever wonder why so many stay trapped in financial struggle? It's because they rely solely on their salaries. The wealthy, they invest in assets, focus on high-income skills, and educate themselves. If you don't have thousands to invest, focus on starting a business or mastering high-income skills. Check out my previous video on 8 insider secrets to build wealth like the top 1%. Step 3. If you aren't tracking, you are slacking. Imagine wanting to lose weight. Focusing solely on your dream body might lead to failure. But if you track your weight daily, you will understand your eating habits, making it easier to maintain a caloric deficit. Similarly, track your finances to identify wasteful spending. Personally, I use an Excel spreadsheet to track all my expenses. Do these steps seem simple? Well, they are. Some people know these principles, but don't apply them consistently. Consistent, focused actions compounded over time yield significant results. So there you have it. What are you waiting for? Start now. Take charge of your financial future and become the hero of your own story. If you found this video helpful, then do like and subscribe to see more weekly videos on entrepreneurship, business, and self-development.